Well, hello and welcome to glennzb TV for Thursday, the show that puts glennzb up your Periscope. I'm bringing New Zealand to the world and the world to New Zealand. And look, I'm not making light of the Italian earthquake. I'm not. I'm just saying it's a clear illustration of why you should not sleep in the nutty. Because if there is a 3:30 a.m. earthquake and you have to leave your house in a hurry, that's going to be an embarrassing situation for you. I think you know what I'm saying. We'll just leave it at that. Oh, except when the news came through last night on my phone, you know what it looked like. Here it is. Let's zoom in, 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 zoom in. Breaking news. Earthquake level leaves a 6 dead. Hello, Mario in Mexico. Welcome back. Hi, Bruce. And now, so the controversy, the emoticon controversy, I don't know if you've been, but I've been calling this a smiley face. Here, this. Is that not a smiley face? Because I showed this to various members of my household last night saying, inappropriate emoticon. And they said, that's not a smiley face. And I said, well, what is it then? And they were not able to give me, they said it was just a news icon. That's a smiley face. Mario, Bruce, am I right or am I right? Bruce has already sent me a smiley face. It's not okay to like an earthquake. You're exactly right. Especially one that's left people wandering around in their pajamas. Mario from Mexico says it's a smiley face without eyes. So it's that kind of thing. Anyway. I'm talking about the Havelock North thing. And it's kind of related to the earthquake story because if you think back to the Christchurch earthquake, it was terrible and it was a big news story. And then after a while, I think the rest of the country, we got a bit sick of hearing Christchurch talking about the earthquake. And really, it got to a stage where they needed to just talk to each other about it, I think. And because we didn't want to hear about how the council wasn't helping and how they were having to go to the toilet in a portaloo and, you know, and I feel we've reached that point. And it's not because we don't care. I want to make this quite clear, Havelock North people. We do care, but there's only so much we can listen to you talking about how you've been going at both ends for weeks with your dirty water. So, could we just keep it in amongst yourselves from here on in? You don't have to keep telling the whole country on Talkback Radio about your stomach cramps and your hot flushes and your perspiring and your aches and your pains and your poos. Whether it's in the water or coming out of you. We get it. It's bad. And we're sorry. Now, just keep it to yourself. Finally, time to play Spot the Scientist! Because exciting news, they found a planet capable of sustaining life. Again, I feel like that we've had this story before, but apparently this is the first one. Anyway, because it's the right distance away from its own sun. Here's one of the scientists who's discovered the planet. How did you know that guy was a scientist? Like, if you stuck him, just him, in a room with a random bunch of other people and you had to spot which one's... I'd say it's the one who obviously doesn't have that regular appointment with the hairdresser. He's certainly not paying €100 to Helan's emergency hairdresser, is he? Because that's all over the place except this place here. It's right, Bruce. He's got more forehead than I have, that guy. Because I'm sure his brain's a lot bigger than mine, because he can find planets capable of sustaining life. So, the planet does not spin. So it's always light on one side, always dark. This is good news for people who are not morning people, for example, because they can just live somewhere where it's never morning. Great news for DJs, I guess, because the nightclubs always stay open. No, I don't think it's a flat planet, but it does spin around it goes around its sun every 11 minutes. It's a fast moving planet. Life might be a bit fast on that planet for me. It is even here on this. I need to find one that does. Can we find one that? Because I'm not really a morning person either, but I don't like too late at night. Can we have just sort of a mid-afternoon planet that doesn't move around the sun at all? It just stays in one place. That's where you'll find me. In the meantime, thanks for having me up your Periscope. I'll see you back here again tomorrow. That's Earth time.